Melania makes a rare White House appearance to host an International Women's Day lunch, then announces plans for the annual White House Easter egg roll. First Lady Melania Trump made a rare appearance at the White House today, as she hosted a ladies' luncheon in the state dining room in honor of International Women's Day. As an immigrant myself, having grown up in a communist society, I know all too well the value and importance of freedom and equal opportunity, the First Lady said, according to prepared remarks provided to CNN. Ideas which this great nation was founded and has continued to strive towards throughout its history. The White House also announced that there would indeed be an Easter egg roll this year, which will be held on Monday, April 17, as it's tradition to host the event the day after the Easter holiday. At the luncheon, the First Lady was dressed in black, and not the red many protesters are wearing in solidarity today, and was given a standing ovation when she entered the room. Later on, both President Trump and Vice President Pence dropped by to say hi to the crowd. In a speech that struck a serious tone, the First Lady talked about the plight of women around the world. There remains far more brutal and terrifying incarnations of actual gender persecution which we must face together, such as forced enslavement, sexual abuse and absolute repression of far too many women and girls around the globe, she said. We must remember these women in our daily prayers and use our combined resources to help free them from such unthinkable and inhumane circumstances, the new FLOTUS continued. I continue to firmly believe that education is the most powerful way to promote and ensure women's rights, she said. Together we will do this not only by striving for gender parity at all levels of education, but also by showing all children, and especially boys, that it is through empathy, respect and kindness that we achieve our collective potential. The First Lady said the White House will join with the UN Women for Peace Associates to educate and reinforce the importance of tolerance and a society filled with inclusivity regardless of race, gender or culture. The White House never released an official guest list but spotted were Second Lady Karen Pence, Counselor to the President Kellyanne Conway, Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, Secretary of Transportation Elaine Chao, Senator Susan Collins, Republican Maine, Small Business Administrator Linda McMahon, Monaco's Ambassador to the U.S. Magi Macrio Doyle and First Daughter Ivanka Trump. Fashion designer Rachel Roy was also seen in the crowd. Mary Ann Huntsman, the concert pianist of the three Huntsman daughters, who claim former GOP presidential candidate and Utah Governor Jon Huntsman as their dad, was tapped to provide music for the lunch. Her mother Mary Kay Huntsman posted a photo of her daughter playing on Instagram. Power players, Jared Kushner brings his favorite lady some coffee before he and wife Ivanka Trump step out dressed to impress for International Women's Day. Jared Kushner kicked off International Women's Day on Wednesday by sneaking in an early morning workout and then returning to his $5.5 million Calorama home with some coffee for his favorite lady, his wife Ivanka Trump. The 36-year-old advisor to President Donald Trump returned from his workout a little after 7 a.m. on Wednesday, and 2 hours later he and Ivanka stepped out dressed to the nines for the day. Jared wore his standard uniform of a form-fitting suit with the white shirt and blue skinny tie, while Ivanka wound in a $1,450 purple dress with a bow at the hip by Serbian designer Roksanda Ilincic. She also wore a pair of nude suede pumps from her eponymous fashion line that retail for $67.99, marked down from their original price.